Alright, Myro. As are you today? I am late. I must finish my sandwich. I shall sing in between biter. Delicious. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh, I love tuna. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. It's painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody do. What do we goo? Painting goo. Zip rant goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Oh. Oh. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo goo goo. It's painting fucking goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. Oh. I love tuna. Painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody knew. Painting goo, 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 goo. Painting goo. Painting goo, 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 goo. Sip, rat, goo, paint, goo. Painting goo, goo, goo. It's painting goo, goo, goo. It's painting goo. Painting goo. What will we goo? Nobody knew what we goo. On painting goo, goo goo goo, goo 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 goo. Painting goo, goo 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 goo. That's it, Myro. You marvelous monkey. Bring it home. Remind the filthy mortals of beauty and honor. Painting goo. Painting goo. Painting goo. Oh, that was delicious. Okay. I no doubt have all sorts of crumbu. Crumba! I have crumba in my beard. Where's my banana? No, you don't get a banana, Myro. Get that rook off your face. Right! If you filthy mortals have any honor, you will pay the monkey. Oh! Oh! Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Have I got shit in my beard? Huh? Not actual shit, but like, you know, stuff. A moment. Ooh. I just inhaled a tuna sandwich. Oh, that was delicious. I'm getting used to black tea. No milk, no honey. It's okay. It's bitter. It's a bit bland. Might put a drop of whiskey in it one of these days, but we shall see. How are we, my beloved Japanite? Are you well? I hope you are well. My visit to the gallery was glorious. The female who runs the gallery is a beautiful soul. An old lady. She is insightful, knowledgeable, and very kind. I spoke with her for over 2 hours. It was very educational. She has many years of experience in the art realm. And the first thing she said about my paintingus is the frames I have put them in do not do them justice. They are restricting them. My work needs room to breathe. I understand. Some of them do look a bit squashed. Excuse me, whilst I descend into proper paintingu posture. Glorious. A smooth stool is a good sign, is it not? Excuse me, Micah. Right. You must excuse me. I am late. I did not get to bed or to sleep until very late last night. My mind was abuzz. And I cooked a glorious dinner. I was up very late last night, and I did not rouse from my slumber until approximately 1 p.m. today. My eyes were glued together. Oh, it was intense. The dreams! Since I have kicked the smoking, have been quite intense. Right, who has honor this day? Magia-sama, Tuekuru-sama, Max Daudbaro-sama, Desmondo-sama, Stavro-sama. Glorious. Good morning, Japanita. Indeed, it is. It is a glorious day. It's a bit grey. It's a bit overcast, but still is glorious. Good thing YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision for those tuna burps. Indeed, I have quite often said that you are lucky that smell-o-vision is not a thing yet. Paintingu would be a completely different experience. I took my wife for lunch date sushi yesterday, and it was delicious. Ah, sushi. I have tried sushi once in Ireland, and let me tell you, it was disgusting. I can imagine that actual, proper, traditional, or at least properly prepared, fresh sushi is probably good, you know. But Irish sushi, not so good. Especially cheap Irish sushi. Where was I? I was in food court of Riffy Valley, and we tried sushi. It was quite disgusting. Microphone looks surprised. Was someone sitting on his neku? Microphone is in a constant state of surprising. Quite like our friend Myro. They are simply stuck like that. It is simply a reality of their existence, that they are in a constant state of shock. No doubt, as a result, at least on Myro's behalf, the rook of sheer terror as I dipped him into the petrification fluid. Microphone, on the other hand, is probably a result of when I removed his arms and legs and trapped him within this microphone cage to forever serve as my speaking tool. I am a merciful demigod, but on occasion I am a brutally merciless demigod. If I believe you are of use to me on the PEINTEINGU streamer, I shall not hold back, especially if you have wronged me. In the case of Myro, he was sent by the Monkey King, as you Japonitocran know. But for all the other filthy mortals who may question why I would do such a horrific thing to a cuddly monkey, well, let me tell you, he is not so cuddly. Myro was sent to strangle me in my sleep by the belligerent and offended Monkey King, as if having me banished from heaven was not enough for you, huh? No. He sent a chimpanzee, of all things. A chimpanzee? No. What are you? What are you, Myro? Raise your left hand for Spider Monkey, and your left hand for Capuchin. He's being stubborn. He shall simply remain a monkey, as vague as that is. Myro was sent to strangle me in my sleep by the still sore Monkey King. So I beat the fuck out of him and grabbed him by the wrists to maintain wrist control, you know, and dipped him slowly into petrification fluid. That is why his face is like that. He was just shocked, surprised. Micah, the Brachytarian Jew, attempted to steal my tiny dong. You know, it's not even real gold. Foolish Brachytarian Jew. His thievery was not only misplaced, but retarded. His attempt at thievery. Tobias began to squawk. He may be stuck to the dong, but he is still a royal feathery friend. Are you not, Tobias? Indeed. He squawked and cawed as Microphone's little black hands attempted to steal my tiny dong. I entered the PEINTEINGU vessel, saw Microphone attempting to steal the tiny dong from beneath Tobias Speakus Cross, and I immediately unsheathed my katana and dismembered him. I quickly picked up a flaming hot rod from a earlier embered fire, and I cauterized his wounds, and without a moment's hesitation placed him within this cage, where he shall forever serve as my mouthpiece. Let that be a lesson to you. Fuck around and find out. Iron Man Baru, welcome you to PEINTEINGU. It is unwise to consume sushi from gas station. You quickly make a browner. And it is never the good kind of browner. It is shotgun-esque. The Koreans have taken the sushi business from the Japanese here. Quality is pretty good everywhere here. Goddamn thieving Koreans. A moment. Oh, glorious. Now it tastes like banana. Not bad. I was under the impression Myro was of the macaque variety. What say you, Myro? Raise your right hand if you are a macaque. Raise your left hand if Desmondu should not be speaking of what kind of monkey you are, because he is half baboon and should keep his judgments to himself. Wow, that left hand went up really quickly. Damn. That was the quickest I have ever seen Myro make a decision. It would appear Myro has it out for you, Desmondu-sama. Do baboons and monkeys have some kind of wrong-rived quarrel? Good morning, or great day to crush. It is indeed, Ironman Baru, a great day to crush. I shall finish my banana. And then we shall engage the goo. Many happenings, many happenings. Tomorrow, I am heading to a building in the town at the behest of the old lady from the gallery. Apparently is a meeting place for the artistic types. That shall be interesting. It's not the first time I have been directed to meet up with many artistic misfitu. It shall be, no doubt, interesting. But do not worry. Tomorrow's painting shall not be affected. The meeting is at around 6:30, and I usually finish painting around 5:30. So, plenty of time to do painting and still attend meeting. So, but yes, the meeting in the gallery with the old lady went very well. She likes my art, which is a good sign that someone of her artistic knowledge and extensive experience believes that I have good potential. She sees the capacity for greatness within my art. I was humbled by this, but my cocky side kind of knew that I do have the potential to be fucking amazing. It just takes a lot of work. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. You know, it was a wrong way, a wrong far from heaven. My back is still sore from landing. But I am optimistic. In the coming weeks, I do believe many changes shall arrive. The uproads to Rumble are gaining traction. I gained a new follower on Rumble today. I now have 57 followers on Rumble. I have a feeling that we will eventually move to Rumble, but we shall see. I wish I had functioning fauna. That way I could do TikToku. I'm also gaining traction on TikToku. The uploading of the paintingus, once they are completed, seems to be gaining good attention. This is promising. So, it would appear that my work is slowly but surely paying off. All we need to do is maintain Corsu. This is a good banana. Ah, Chunana Gepu. Chunana. Hilarious. I cannot even smell or taste tuna any longer. Banana is a potent taste. Myro must reserve his hands for poo-poo, Fringingu. You would know all about that, wouldn't you, Desmondo-sama? You filthy half-baboon. Fuck. I knew your beard could not be that brilliant without some kind of bestial influence from your ancestors. Which one of your ancestors was raped by baboon? Huh? Or was it rape? Did one of your ancestors have a thing for the hairy bum? Good news! My audio interfacer arrived yesterday. I toyed with it a while, coming up with ideas for outro songu. Excellent! Excellent. I cannot await to see what you come up with. It shall be glorious. Desmondo-sama doing the phrase of the day, and Staburo-sama doing outro for PEINTEINGU. The royalty of the Japanite clan is boundless. I intend to be good to my Japanita. I recently did sketch for Desmondo-sama. His favorite moth is the Death's Head moth. A beautiful moth. Very cool. Very intimidating, but beautiful. Like tiger. And his favorite jet is a MiG-31. It may be Russian, but it is a beautiful example of engineering. So I have chosen to combine the two into a designer. So far, so good. It will take time, and I have fuck all monies. But I intend to repay the Japanite clan for their work. So, I plan on doing something similar for you, Staburo-sama. Something Star Trek-o, I believe, would suit. Perhaps one of the ships, or a Borg cube, perhaps. A Borg sphere or cube invading Canada, whilst all the Pajits free in terror. That might be good. What do you think? Should I do a few iterations of these gifts for my Japanites on PEINTEINGU? I believe that would be fun. There's a part of me that wants to put more effort into them, though. Do them off-stream, so I may focus, take my timer, make them beautiful. I have not decided yet. But I do think that Borg sphere hovering above Canada whilst Pajits run in terror would probably make hilarious PEINTEINGU. The Death's Head Motu Jetu, though. I want that to be glorious looking. Intimidating. Beautiful. Sharp. Fierce. Ah, Dick Fordu, welcome. How are you? Are you well? May need a different recording software, but it sounds glorious. Glorious. Wonderful, Staburo-sama. It is indeed wonderful, Nuzu. May the All-Father bless your efforts, Defenderu. Onwards. God willing, the future holds many good things. As long as my faith remains intact. One of the many side effects of becoming half mortal is that I am now susceptible to things like emotions and tiredness and physical ailments. Stiff shoulders. But I shall not allow that to stop me. One day, I shall return to my pedestal in Chinese Avenue and laugh heartily as the Monkey King weeps at my return. No matter how long it takes, I shall watch that monkey weep. Anyway. Yoanami Defender-sama with Migu. I look forward to its completion. So do I! I thoroughly enjoyed doing this sketchu. I cooked that shit in less than an hour. It was very satisfying. As an artist, it can be very therapeutic and cathartic to create something that you enjoy creating. Methinks that is why I love doing PEINTEINGU so much. I have so much fun doing the PEINTEINGUs. It's ironic though. That big symmetrical in the kitchen has taken me nearly a year now between its first iteration and its subsequent destruction, and its second iteration, which for some reason I chose to be twice the size of. One of the things that the old lady in gallery said is that I have tendency to shoot myself in photo. This is very true. I am arrogant, cocky. I am so capable that I quite often become complacent. Things of the manual variety come to me very easily. Gamingu, sportingu, working outingu, martial artsu. Anything to do with the tactile nature of the realm I seem to be naturally good at. But it came at a cost. I am terrible at business. But I suppose that is good sign that I have very little, if any, Jew in my ancestry. This makes me happy. But it does come at a cost. The price of being demigod of PEINTEINGU is I am half retarded. In many ways. I have big blind spots for certain things. Like the Douglas Murray situation. I always found him to be intelligent, well-spoken, and have good argument but never realized that he was straight-up Israeli shir. Typical. They seem to be everywhere the past 10 or 15 years. Israel's power and influence has stretched far and wide, much like Douglas Murray's asshole. Despicable. Disgusting. Dishonorable. But it is the way of you filthy mortals to engage in such debauchery. Which is why PEINTEINGU must go on. It is my duty. From Monday to Friday at 3 p.m. GMT to remind you filthy mortals of the meaning of beauty, honor, and hard work. You have no idea how tiring it is to do this streamu, plus everything else. Sometimes I just want to lie down after streamu. I do completely understand where Big Beru is coming from. It can be quite daunting. Even if I was making lots of money off of PEINTEINGU, it would not change the energy drain. Indeed, even the streams where I have a glorious amount of joy and fun, if anything, those ones cost the most. Ironic. There is a cost to everything in this realm. Admittedly, it is something I have found endearing about you fair mortals. You see, in the divine realms, everything is permanent. Everything is infinite. Undying. No risk. No death. Everything just is as it is. Here, in the earth realm, in the temporary, everything comes at a cost to. This makes every choice you make a potential for great beauty. Remember this, for every day you rise with the sun and descend as it descends. Every day you awake from your slumber. Be grateful, for it is a beautiful thing. Waiting, demon, for phrase. I have the phrase of the day, and I shall dole it out when I am ready. I rafter off during Big Barrow's roast of said ween wiggerer. Indeed, so did I. I was ignorant to many of that. It is the cost of not following things too much. On the one hand, I don't get attached, but on the other hand, I miss shit. You know? I genuinely thought that despite being a fagu, Douglas Murray was a man of intellect and gentlemanly nature, and a man of a moderate amount of honor. But after seeing the Crips from the Roganu podcast, despicable, dishonorable, weak. What was Monday's phrase of the day? Do you need it for your book, Margie-Osama? Monday's phrase of the day. Monday, what day is it? Wednesday, Wodenstag. It is Wodenstag today. What was Monday's phrase? Yesterday's phrase was about paranoia, was it not? And then, phrase before that, I cannot remember. I cannot remember. I shall find out later. If Desmondu cannot answer your question, I shall review the stream later and send it to you for your bookkeeping. It is hilarious and very honorable that we have a scribe for PEINTEINGU. A physical analog recording of the happenings of the PEINTEINGU stream. Margie is literally making a book of PEINTEINGU before I do. I love it. I have forgotten you. No matter, Desmondo-sama. I shall recover it later. Margie, be sure to remind me. Send me message you in Telegram or Instagram, and I shall find it later. Frostater takes a toll on energy. Indeed it does. But, like your next comment, is totally worth it. I would not change anything. We have had a beautiful adventure so far. And his only tip of iceberg. I intend to make PEINTEINGU something greatingu. So it's even more satisfying to rub in the face of the fucking Monkey King! Anyway. Tunes. Let me see. What am I fearing? There was one that I really liked. And there was not many Adzu from what I remember. Oh, I have a new ones that I have not tried yet. Interesting. I have a habit of just saving new ones to the tunes and completely forgetting that they are even there. Let us see what this one is like.
The future of AI-powered IT.
Oh my god, fuck you. Margie, the goo historian, indeed, is a glorious. I am honored, Margie-sama. Let us see. Miraiki. Ooh! Miraiki! I meant send me message later, Margie, so I do not forget. But Domo. Domo. That message came up on my phone right as I looked at it. Don't forget. Oh, Margie-sama, I love you. You are very funny already. Right. I place my royal rag on my demi-divine knee in preparation for the goo. And I ding my tiny dong as I claim the phrase of the day. Shit! Well, at least that is a testament to the strength of the glue that I used on Tobias's feet. Let's try that again. That was not loud enough. Third time the charmer. That will do. Right. Today's phrase of the day. While all snares reave a trayer. Remember, not all trayers lead to snares. Sometimes you find shrug. A profound and very funny phrase. Desmondo-sama, you honor us with your baboon-inherited knowledge. Excuse me, Micah. God bless our royal elder, Skybu, Margie-sama. Indeed, indeed. I know I told you to, but later. It's okay, Margie. Oh, hilarious. Remind me to do that 5 minutes later. Remember to do that. I love it. Right. Need a sip. Desmondo had the phrase of the day already. I requested that he not preemptively release the phrase of the day like he has been. The past 2 PEINTEINGUs, I have been caught off guard by looking in chatu, and the phrase of the day is just there. Oh. I would prefer it, and I think you would too, if I had more time to set it up, instead of it just appearing in chat randomly. Today's phrase of the day, like 10 minutes into streamu. There's a time and place for everything. In order to maintain good goofro, things must come in at the right timer. Right. Blast it all! I forgot my bitches again. A moment. At last. Christ. One of the downsides to having to deconstruct the PEINTEINGU studio every time I finish PEINTEINGU is sometimes I forget one or two things. Sometimes I forget a lot of things. Beware Margio's whip. 33 rashes for anyone not ready for the goo. She may be old, but she can swing that thing violently. Okay. Right. Today, we must decide what to do with the visa cardu, the finer piece of this PEINTEINGU. This Guatemalan temper is almost ready. That's right, and don't forget it. Excellent. PEINTEINGU. Right. I will need accuracy. Where's the skinny bitch? There we go. PEINTEINGU. Right, yes. I shall attempt to recreate a similar scene from the movie Apocalypto. I shall place Visa Cardu riding on Baku upon pedestal at the top of the temple, having its heart ripped out by Mayan mask-wearing nutcase. Ihara. I am looking quite disheveled today. My lack of sleep is showing. Jean Brilliant. I don't know why you would name a color such thing, but it's very close to fresh. I shall use a combination of this Jean Brilliant and some black. Maybe some red. Get that Latin American tone. Permanent redo. The new tune is very nice. Some ultramarine for the Visa Cardu. Some brack. Oh,
One
dirty brack.
vulnerability destroyed an
Dirty
empire.
brack.
But imagine if the rebels didn't know the target.
I should destroy you for interrupting the goo, insolent swiner. No honor, no respect for the goo fro. These advertisements How they test my patience. Absolutely no goddamn honor. How wrong is this shit? I do believe if you let them pray, then you get less of them. But if you keep skipping you... Is it just me, or is this goo larger canvas than usual? I do believe it is because new camera is more zoomed in. Better. See? Bottom and topu is right there. You are not missing anything, Marjo-sama. You are not missing anything. Waifu of Sandmanu has lack of sleep. Coincidence? I think not to. Are you implying that I am cheating on the female with the wife of Sandmanu? How dare you! I mean, don't get me wrong, she's gorgeous, but... Can you see, Marju? Oh, yes, you can. Excellent. I'm letting the ads pray. See if my theory is correct. Glorious. Glorious agua. Apparently wind farm that was scheduled to be built off the coast of Ireland has been cancelled. This is good news. Excellent news. Wind farm very badu. Nobody like farming far too. These politicians are disgusting, bureaucratic demons. The lot of them. The few squirts of my tiny mister. The goo shall flow freely. Needs to basically be browner, but not quite, you know? Like white man with Tanu. PEINTEINGU. A little bit darker. Not quite.
You're running on empty.
You're getting in my way, you
Decent
brack
pack.
bitch! So many ads on this one, though. Me no likey. But music, quite good. It's all about finding the balance. You don't want too many ads. Some ads, bearable. Too many, break up, throw. Not good. It's despicable. And it would appear that my theory is not correct. I read the other two ads pray, and still we have many adsu. Me no reiki. I was close. I was very close. Nearly there, but not quite. Ah. There we go. Yes, methinks that will do. Good God, how wrong is your ad? What are you selling? Jesus. I have noticed that some ads aren't ads. They are full-on videos. I have seen ad in quotes that is 20 minutes long about some data center. What the fuck is this shit? The internet is dog shit now. Truly dog shit. Yes. No. Yes. No. I shall do pedestal with Visa Cardu first. Music sounds like a sample from John Wick. Would not be surprised. A lot of the playlists I have discovered are clearly AI construction. But regardless, a lot of them very good. Wind farm is despicable and inefficient power generation. Hi, indeed. Simply harness hot air from rectums of your pyramid, and you have endless energy for centuries. Indeed. The hot air produced by bureaucrats would no doubt be just as efficient. Or even more efficient. A rot of ads. I did not come to fucking listen to ads. So many ads. I shall remove this one. Remove from playlist. Let's try this one. Old school metal. Yes, small windmill on your property. Probably very efficient, for depending on reason. Indeed. I long for the older days of Internet, before Internet became indistinguishable from cable television. Indeed. Every fucking few minutes, like, here, buy this, buy that. Did you know this? Did you want that? Well, you want it now. Fuck off. If there's one thing the demons know how to do, is ruin good thingu. I have antenna for TV Wi-Fi for Roku. Glorious. I don't watch much TV. None of us do. Not anymore. I watch movies and cartoons. Speaking of which, Staburo-sama, Dragon Ball Z, all of it. Whenever you're ready. PEINTEINGU. 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 Goo, goo, goo. PEINTEINGU. Just white. Yes. Okay. I will let it dry. A fine addition for Prex Dragon Ball Z, much honoru. I have never watched all of it, only snippets. And M1 Beru shared something there the other day on Instagram. Chunana. Where Goku is the spirit and Vegeta is the flesh. And they are battering over the soul, or to become the soul, or something along those lines. It's like Christian ideology. Fascinating! Truly fascinating. Made me want to watch all of Dragon Ball. Where everybody was watching Dragon Ball, I was watching Samurai Jaku. Jackie Charu. I did think that was amazing, Sinku, that we are currently in Guatemala. And then a day or so later, Vox posts something on his Telegram about a Guatemalan temple has been unearthed, apparently, in some section of America. They found many sacrificed children. Bones, obviously, bones of sacrificed children and such. That is not the first time that has happened to where the place we are in on PEINTEINGU, which is a result of random selection, ends up being in news or spoken about later in same weeku, like in matter of days, sometimes even next day. Truly, this rife is fantastic. When growing up amongst Babunu, Braku and Spaisu, you were not cool unless you watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched it and many others. I always found that hilarious, that Brack ghetto culture loves Dragon Ball Z and Afro Samurai. Obviously makes more sense with Afro Samurai. But Chinese martial arts movies, Japanese martial arts movies, and Dragon Ball Z are huge in Brack ghetto culture. So fucking funny. Initial assessment is because they love fighting, you know, but that can't just be it. Like, maybe it is, I don't know. Always found that hilarious. I love that about Brack ghetto culture. They love Asian stuff. You can see that in 90s movies, like Grimmerman and even Golden Child, and like there is a blending between Brack and Asian. It's glorious. I love it. I must go upstairs to get whip off my saddle, and yes, have 4 saddles in house. Oh no. Oh no. Staburo-sama, what have you done? You have awakened Margie's whip. Hilarious. We are truly living in the revering. Not all have eyes to see or ears to hear the truth. Indeed. Indeed. It's fascinating. Truly fascinating. Especially for the artistic types like myself, you see some sort of connection. Like wherever you look, wherever you, like you just said, you can hear it, you can feel it, you can see it. Like, I am painting things from random selection and then seeing things that connect to it, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Truly gives me a sense of faith in the unseen. It's glorious. PEINTEINGU, goo goo goo, PEINTEINGU, goo goo goo. Coffee and cigarette too. I know, shame on me. Not everyone is subject to such things, Margio-sama. If you have made it this far and are still smoking and drinking coffee, stopping would probably kill you. I remember hearing story about member of Bandu. I cannot remember the name of, but doctor, like a physician, literally told this man, if you stop taking heroin, you will probably die. I could not stop laughing when I heard this. So funny. 4 sodders for 1 backside. Margie only has need 1 whip. She never misses. Hereditary. No more horses. My last horse, Jack, was stolen. Was he Brack? The thief, not the horse. Were they both Brack? Did a dirty Comanche take it? How does one steer a horse? Methu? I'm just like John Wicku. Sheer fucking weird. I have spurs for my boots too. I have everything I need to dress up like cowgirl, like I used to. Ah, glorious. One very cool thing about having this audio interface is that all the software and amp modding is free. I can replicate almost any guitar effect that I could do analog for no cost. Glorious. Trying to replicate some of Street Token's guitar models. Ah, very cool. Vocalist from Motorhead, probably. Yes, died from rack of Drogu in his system later in life. That is so funny. He was brown and white Mustang. Ah, beautiful. And somebody stole him? Ugh, despicable. Utterly deplorable. Out of Sky Brew? I did not think that was my last Sky Brew. Painting goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. Goo 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 goo. Painting goo 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 goo. This is definitely playlist we shall keep. It's glorious. Don't worry, Stabulu-sama. I will occasionally use things that have ads, so I may shout at them. Sumimasen, sumimasen. Paintingu. Paintingu. My friend has a Mustang. Her name is Eri, a very beautiful beast. Mustangu, very beautiful. Mustangs are the coolest. I know someone who thinks she knows where my horse is. Jack was a close friend. Must get Scooby-Doo on Kesu. Yes, I like the music, Defenderu. It's glorious, glorious. You can play the keyboardu, trumpetu, drumsu, guitaru, and mandarin. Ah, glorious, Mario-sama. Let's go get him back from those rustlers, Mario. Indeed, Desmondu, ready your arms. We have a thieves to shoot. Shall discover what happens when you incur the wrath of the Japanite clan. Just see gif of samurai just unsheathing katanas. Ah! Like, that would be so funny. Imagine steering Horsu. And then, upon returning to your hideout, you are assaulted by dozens of katana-wielding Japanites. Let's go, Richard. Gung ho. Going OG sheriff. Hang 'em high. Making examples of horse thieves is how you stop it. Indeed. It's official. Margio is the most interesting female in the world. She needs her own alcohol commercials. Dos Ique needs to pay the woman. Oh, brilliant. Oh, my apologies. I cannot help it. Very tired of today. Oh. I'm going to do another Mayan tribal warrior dragging another Visa Cardu up the Temper Stepsu. Painting. Ah! Somebody has paid for PEINTEINGU! Glorious! Who has honor this day? Painting. Bez Jeffos! Look what I can do! That you, Tuekuru-sama? Yes. Funny, those raws are probably still on the books in old Tennessee. It's glorious. I'm sure, but... I know who got rid of them. Who was this demonic thief? We should listen to some typo negative. F-150. F-150 caliber indeed. I do not believe I know this Type O negative. I have heard of them, but I do not believe I have listened to them. I have heard the name. Domo arigato, Jeff Bezosu, or Bez Jeffos, for your contribution to PEINTEINGU. It is greatly appreciated. Yes, I saw this embarrassment of spatial proportions. This so-called female astronaut excursion. When I first saw the images of the female in question, I did not believe it was Katy Perry. That bitch looks awful these days. Am I the only one that did not think it was Katy Perry? That female used to be beautiful. Now she is fucking not beautiful. That bitch has aged like milk. Such an embarrassing display. The feminists aren't doing so good. It's becoming blatantly obvious that feminism was a deception. Peddled and constructed by corrupt mayors. Ah, there it is! Taking precious time out from genociding the fish population to join PEINTEINGU. I'm thinking about having a cookout. Hot dogs, marshmallows, for people and kids that don't get to go camping and cook over a fire. Charging for the food and drinks. What do you all think? That sounds glorious, Marju! Nothing better than a meet-up in real life. Some good food and hearty rafts around a fire. Bit between seasons, but gearing up very soon. Crappie and Brugger should be schooling very sooner. Glorious. May your fish genocide go where, Twicker and Dusaba. It is indeed a great idea. While it's still cool, yes. Do it before it gets too hot. Otherwise the kitties might die of stroke. Heat stroke. Although these days. Type O negative is what gets the goth girls going. Ah. I was never really into goth chicks. It's more punk or grunge or alternative or straight up just metal. And then I ended up with that female. The total opposite. Fucking Disney princess. I'm planning on going to Rake Sunday. Crappy and Brugger welcomed. Kayaking! Ah, glorious. I do enjoy rowing. Is very therapeutic, calming, and good for posture, eh? Katy Perry looking quite like android these days. Hollywood has destroyed her. Indeed, she has a age-like milk. Is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. All of the females on that Blue Origin thing do not look real. They are halfway between Aryan and android. It's despicable. They destroy most of them, demon. Margio-sama is right. Margio-sama is correct too. The majority of males and females within the Hollywood construct. They have the rife and sour sucked right out of them. Bez Jeffos' waifu is most definitely succubus. Her physiognomy is mirror image of one in Skin Sutu. Which one is that? Jeff Bezos' wife. Oh yeah! No, that was that was the one I was like, dear God, she looks like Aryan. Her eyes are so far apart too. She looks like demonic Fishu. No, that has to be male to female trans. That, come on now. That doesn't even look like her original face. That is disgusting. I mean, his old wife wasn't anything to write home about, but still. At least she looked real. No, current wife of Jeff Bezos really looks like tranny. Definitely. Her eyes are just so demonic. And the fake booba. I never liked fake booba. Your bitch looks like bad-looking Barbie doll. You may as well be Fagu. Skin suit wearing reptile people, fake and gay, indeed, Saburo-sama. I am enjoying our new gym rowing machine. It is glorious for burning fatu. Rowing machines great for exercise. Make you look like Vikingu. Katy Perry and cheese, or take the cheese. You can hold the Perry. I definitely think there are body snatchers about sometimes. Seriously, after watching movie Body Snatcheru, Staburo-sama and I were discussing it briefly on Telegram. I genuinely think my theory about Parasite is actually dead on point. I think mankind is riddled with some kind of foreign entity. And it is one of the reasons why we feel so weird and like we look at the elites and the behavior of many globalists and such and secret organizations who, you know, worship demons and shit. And we are like, why? Like, how like, I get murder of passion, I get anger, I get, depression and desperation, thievery. There are the 7 deadly sins, like gluttony and so on and so forth, but like, there is just something else that is like a cut above human type of evil. You look at human evil, and it is at least understandable on some level. But now, for a while now, we are experiencing some sort of extra evil. This soulless, completely irrational form of hatred, demonic destruction of mankind, destroying the very fabric of our being. It is the type of thing that I look at, and I see no point to it. I get Christian and Hindu and Buddhist and Muslim ideologies and the concept of good and evil and the balance in between that creates the human soul and its integrity, that this place is a testing ground for said soul. But there is something else. There's something else that seems to have infiltrated humankind. And it is other. It is different. You look at certain human beings and they do not look remotely human. It is deeply concerning. Indeed, Ian Gananu gets it too. I went into space and returned as pod people. Even the things they said. It's not about going to space. Then why are you going to space? It's not about going to space. But that's all you're not even going to space. You're going up and you're coming down. You're not even going up and out and floating about. You're going up and falling for a period of time. So your hair can float like you are in water and you can smile at camera with your demonic visage. Demons, the lot of them. I can kayak because I don't have to use regs. I put a line out behind kayak to catch fish, another line for casting. Ah, sounds very calming, Virgil. The gayest and fakest display I've ever seen is really like they are just like, apart from full-on admitting that space is fake and gay, they are kind of like, do you see it yet? Do you see it yet? Now do you get it? Like, it's like the elites are like, guys, come on, seriously? Like, fucking hell. high hopes of turning my somewhat recently acquired woman into a yak fisher, really. Glorious. She definitely yacked before us. That just sounds hilarious. Have you yacked? Be honest with me. Are you a yacker? I just get a rod in her hand and she has fished from a boat. Glorious. I think I know some pond people. Ugh. You must watch your baku, but you, Sama. Not saying I want her tagging her wrong every time. Brilliant. But some shared hobbies are preferable, I think. Indeed. Has something to do with what the Navy did to him. Ah, your husband does not join you when you kayak. The water gives him PTSD. Ah. The music has finally finished. That was a glorious playlist. We're keeping that a one. Right. Synthwave Cyberpunk Mixtape Volume 2 by Mr. Suicide Sheep. Shut up your face! sun is out. Glorious. Glorious to wake in Indimburu. A female with shared interests is a beautiful thing. Once my kids are older, I'm sending my wife to motorcycle school so we can ride together. Ah, beautiful. I used to ride motorcycles. Loved it. No school. I just jumped on and took off. Because Margia-sama is a legendary female. Had rode behind boyfriends before. Margia-sama is not just old school. She is the school. I am only partially enjoying this tunu. Mostly not. Poor Twakeru. Sink! The clouds just parted and the sun shone through the windows right as you said that. Today is a glorious day. My son and his 2 sons have mini baiku. They ride all over my land. I would love to, but kinda scared. Me too old. Ah, Margia-sama. Glorious. You are never too old for anything. Never. Right. Let's sign this bitch. I do believe she's finished. Right, my beloved Japanita. We have concluded our business in Guatemala. 2 of the local Mayan temple priests, workers, are busy spraying Visa Cardu to please the giant frogu, smoking a piper. Indeed, our visit to Guatemala was beautiful, yet horrifying. This concludes today's PEINTEINGU, my beloved Japanita. I hope you enjoyed Ingu. I know I do. I shall return tomorrow, same timer, same placer, same high-octane PEINTEINGU energy. Until then, be true, be good, and be beautiful. And remember, above all else, pay for PEINTEINGU if you have any honor. Sayonara, my beloved Japanita. Riker, smash that like button. Riker has insulted your ancestors. And share PEINTEINGU with your loved ones, if they can handle it. Ah, Twakeru-sama has lost his chargeroo. That's what you get for not enjoying the beautiful tunes, huh? Indeed, Margia-sama is a legendary female. Much love, my beloved Japanita, and I shall see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.